Entertainment Weekly. So Genya Ravan worked with 10 Wheel Drive. She was originally in Goldie and the Gingerbreads. And if you go to allmusic.com, you'll see my biography of Genya. And she was born April 19th, I believe. So she just had a birthday. And, what is this picture? What is this? The Fast Five. I don't know. I might go see Thor tonight. Hey, Dan, should I go see Thor tonight?
Yes.
Or should I go tomorrow night? I want to write the review, but I'm tired, so Thor, the mighty Thor. I grew up on those comic books. But Genya Ravan was in Goldie and the Gingerbread. She had a hit in England with a song called Can't You Hear My Heartbeat, because her manager and Peter Noon's producer were in the same office. Peter Noon had the hit in America, Baby, Baby, Can't You Hear My Heartbeat. Then Genya joined 10 Wheel Drive, which had, hello? Are you there? Hey, Genya.
Hi.
Hey, this is our first time with this new phone system. I apologize.
No problem. No need to apologize.
Do you know we met 1980 at the Muse Expo? We've known each other 31 years.
It feels like yesterday, Joe.
I got to tell you, I love this new album Undercover. It is terrific.
I am so happy that you do. I figured you would. Number one, if anybody knows my music, it would be you. I mean, I still read what you wrote, in a lot of the places that you did write about my previous albums.
Allmusic.com has a lot of my reviews.
Everybody knows my music, it's you.
Thank you.
So.
Undercover is brilliant. I got invited to see Felix Cavalieri in Connecticut tonight.
Oh, fabulous. You going?
No, I'm up here in Boston. I'm doing a TV show with my friend Howard. The show's starting like right now in the Mohegan Sun, I guess. And I said, Howard, I'm on the air. You know that, but my friend Howard Gale.
Too bad, because it would be great, for you to see him. He
Well,
sounds wonderful, doesn't he?
He does. He's been on the show. And I should mail you the DVD. He's been on in studio, and he's just fantastic. You know that.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I've known him longer than I've known you.
I would imagine. Now, he's on the new album, isn't he?
Yeah. He's on the song Long Distance Love, and he's wonderful, I have a lot of guests on this album.
I noticed.
Yeah.
No, these are people.
I love singing duets. I love that.
So, is Handsome Dick on it?
Handsome Dick?
Manitoba.
I'm going to tell him that you asked, because, he came very close to being on it. And we couldn't get together for some reason. I don't know, one thing or another. But he and I are going to be doing something together.
Oh, good, because he's such a cool guy.
I love him. He's one of my favorite people on Sirius Satellite, yep.
Yeah, I love the Dictators. They were a good band.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, did you read the Cheetah Chrome book yet?
No.
I didn't read it yet.
No, I have not.
I heard it's good, so I'd like to read it.
Hey, without Genya Ravan, there'd be no Cheetah Chrome.
That's very true, isn't it?
You gave them a sound, Sonic Reducer.
Yep.
You gave them their biggest song.
Yeah.
I love those guys. I opened for Stiv Bators.
It's still, you what, honey?
I opened for Stiv Bators back in the 80s.
Really? Where? Which club?
The Paradise.
Really?
The Lords of the New Church.
Yeah, I remember that group too. Too bad what happened to him, It's really a sad thing.
His wife kept calling the club.
He was a good guy. I liked Steve. Hey, is the Paradise still happening?
It's still happening, and Don Law is still in control. But it's a whole new generation, Genya, and they have, the college kids have a whole new thing they want.
Yeah.
And they book it, and it's it's still the most essential club outside of the House of Blues here.
Right.
How's
the House of Blues? Who's there this week, anyway?
I'm just so immersed in TV, I don't even go to the clubs anymore, Genya.
Right.
My ears can't take it. I'd rather listen to records.
Yeah.
But when did you start recording undercover?
Actually, I started last year. I started I finished the album, and then I did the Bitter End gig. That was my first gig, and I don't know how long. It was great, Joe. It was really great. It was a sold-out house. I started undercovers. When did we start undercovers? That last summer, right? A little before summer. Probably around last November.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just love the sound. Are you the producer?
Yes, I am.
It's fantastic. I just love the way the keyboards swell up. Great, solid production.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Sax player is good too, isn't he?
Excuse me?
The sax player
Oh.
is pretty damn good too. Keith Gerland, yeah.
It sparkles. The whole record sparkles. And it's so important because I saw Christopher Cross in concert.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan, but he was very, very good. He won me over. I just got the new album, and it's so thin sounding, it drives me batty. There's no
Really?
depth to it. And your record it opens up and it sparkles and it's got color and you put the sounds in the right places. And why aren't people doing this anymore? It's so important what you did.
No idea, but I know what you're talking about because I'm hearing some stuff. That's why everybody's still gravitating towards the old stuff.
Well, you did it right. And there's an audience. People want to hear records that are made the right way, not sterile and squashed and two-dimensional and black and white.
Yeah, I agree with you. Joe, but I do appreciate you appreciating it.
Well, I do. It hit me right.
I'm so happy.
Well, that's why I went to my number.
We got to work together again, you and I.
Well, there's so much. I would love to work with you. You are one of the greats. You are one of the greats, Genya. Happy birthday.
You still make me smile, baby.
Happy birthday. I missed it.
Thank you.
No,
I love you, Viggy.
my birthday's Sunday,
No, I didn't. Happy birthday to you.
I thought you were going to say Happy Mother's Day.
Well, I want to finish that word if I said it.
And please don't. We're on the family hour here.
No, I'm not going to finish the word. I'm not going to finish it.
I just interviewed.
Hey, Vig, I just saw some pictures of you. You're still good looking.
Oh, thank you. I just interviewed Jodie Foster.
Yeah, women. What?
I just interviewed Jodie Foster.
What about her?
She's got
You
this.
interviewed her?
Yeah, she's got a new movie out tonight.
Really?
Yeah, she's a great interview, like you.
I love Jodie Foster.
So easy to talk. Oh, you two would be phenomenal. You should get her for your show.
I probably should. I'd love to.
You should have her talk about her favorite girl groups.
Oh, wow. I'd love that.
But she is so
love that.
so easy to talk to. And
Thank you.
boy, you got, and now the new record I got, that new song you sent me, that's mind-blowing. Tell me about this new album you're working on.
The one that I'm working on now?
Yeah, you sent me one single over with a producer behind it.
Which single was that, honey?
I forget. You said there's a fellow.
You're cutting in and out. Say that again?
There's a. You sent me a song that you're working with some fellow producing.
Oh, Gar Francis.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You love that song.
Excellent.
I won't cry anymore. Yeah, you know what happened? He's in a group called the Doughboys, and he sent me an email, and he said, I know you're busy, and I don't know if you have time to do this or you would do it, but I have this song, and he sent me a demo of him singing it with, just a guitar and his vocal, and I heard the song, and I went, yeah, that could be me. So I did he put a track together in my key, and I did the vocal and then the background. I arranged the backgrounds on it.
Now, is it the Doughboys behind you?
No, pretty much Gar Francis, and my drummer, Bobby Chen, and Will Brady on bass, and Gar on guitar.
Now, you've been with Bobby Chen since the 20th century days?
Absolutely. That's my drummer, Bobby Chen, yeah.
All right, so
Urban Desire all the way.
I made a copy of Undercover for Tortelli.
Oh, good, because I could send you the CD too, but, if you did it already, however you want.
Yeah, I sent him a copy because I asked you permission. And then at one of the TV stations, George up the road, he loves you. So I said, well, Genya won't mind it. He's in TV. I gave him a copy too.
I would not mind at all. I would not mind at all, Vic.
He's been a fan of yours since back in the 10-wheel drive days.
Oh, gosh. Aaron from 10-Wheel Drive, the lyricist, died.
I understand. I'm so sorry. I know you dated him too, right?
Yeah, we went together for a while. I was very upset by that. I was in Mexico when I got the news. I didn't even know he was sick. He had been very sick for a while, and I had no idea. So I was in absolute shock.
He was a lawyer these days?
Even if you don't stay in touch with anybody for years, the point is you do have a feeling for somebody that you've worked with for so many years, and you've stayed in touch with, and all of a sudden they die. I mean, my God, it's mind blowing. I put on my website, love them while they're here,
Oh, it's so true. There's always that connection we have with people.
Absolutely.
That connection.
Absolutely.
I was thinking of Bobby Hebb today, and I just miss him so much. Because we talk a few times a week, and just having that person gone from my life, it's tough.
I know. It's got to be sad.
But Jerry Garcia said it matters for the person that's dying. The rest of us have to learn to live without them.
To live without the person, that's right. But it's worse for the person, for the people that are left alive. Absolutely.
But, you got records to make. I got TV to make. We're here for a purpose.
We're here definitely for a purpose, baby, and it's so good to talk to you again. And we're friends a long time now, you and I. And it's that kind of thing. I don't have to talk to you for 2-3 years, and I still know you're there, and I still love you. You know what I mean? It's like, but God forbid anything happened to you, I'd freak out. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing.
Well, I mean, I'm always listening to your records. I just love your "Take Me for a Little While."
Thank you.
Oh, I just...
Back. Yeah.
Genya, the Vanilla Fudge are going to break up finally, and they're on a farewell tour. So about a month ago, I taped them.
Ah, good.
I walked in, and they were doing "Take Me for a Little While," and then they did Jimmy Kimmel 2 nights later, but I have this great video they let me tape. They're so good. They're so good.
That's great, sweetheart. That's a great song. That's a good song. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you again. I totally miss Boston, I got to tell you.
We got to bring you up here. I got Marty Ballin coming. I got Ian Lloyd coming. You should maybe do a bill with them.
Well, you let me know ahead of time and I'll be there.
We'll talk about this because I think, Boston loves Genya Ravan.
I love Boston.
You'll have to do "Can't You Hear My Heartbeat" for Boston.
Okay.
Maybe it's time to put it back in the set.
Oh my God, no. Baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? Yeah. I sound like a munchkin in heat.
All right, then do Timmy Euro for me.
Huh?
Do Timmy Euro for me.
I will.
Yeah.
You mean now? I can't.
No. On your next record, do Timmy Euro.
I love that woman. I'm hurt.
Oh.
And what was the other song?
What's the matter, baby?
The reason we've been crying. What's the matter, baby?
Oh.
I'm hurting you. A great song.
Oh, yeah. You got the voice, Genya. Genya, you got to come in the studio with us, and we got to bring you to Boston. We have to bring Genya Ravan to Boston.
Well, that's it, isn't it? I have to come to Boston.
Yep. So we're going to be chatting on Facebook.
All right, sweetheart. Stay in touch with me. I love you.
I love you too, Genya.
All right, sweetie. Thanks. Then talk to you soon.
Yep. Good night.
Good night.
And that's Genya Ravan. And did I hang this phone up properly? Off. There we are. Off. I'm learning the new phone, the new Panasonic phone. I hope it sounds good, people. It's Genya Ravan. I went to the Muse Expo, and there she was. And I went out to another convention in like 1991, 11 years later, and I met Harriet Schock. Now, both Harriet Schock and Genya Ravan were on 20th Century Records. I did a deal with Motown back in 1986, and Russ Reagan was the executive that we struck the deal with Motown with. Russ Reagan worked with Genya and Harriet, so it's interesting that these record executives, there's kind of like a common denominator. Everyone kind of knows everyone, but Harriet Schock has been on Soapbox, and she'll be back on Visual Radio. They were both on 20th Century. Genya is got this great voice. Hello. Hello.
Who is this?
Who is this?